One of my oldest and dearest friends in Center City was a woman named Esther Owens. I remember a day some years ago when I was invited to Esther's home to be consulted about a family crisis. It involved her daughter, Mary, who was my godchild. I've got surgery early tomorrow morning. I have to get my sleep tonight.
Wayne, when I first knew you, you never gave much thought to sleep. I know, don't tell me. You're older now and you need it.
You're right.
Do you know, next year I'll be 45.
Well, life just begins.
You're not a woman. I told Mary you had to leave early.
What did you say his name is, Bill?
Bill William Cummings.
Oh, come now, Esther. It can't be as bad as all that.
Wayne, I want you to talk to her. She doesn't respect me. You're her godfather. The only father she has. She'll listen to good sense if it comes from you.
Good sense being?
Make her promise not to do anything foolish. Make her see she's too young. 19 is a dangerous age for a girl.
You were married at 19, Esther.
I know. Wayne, this boy doesn't love her. He's selfish. She doesn't see it, but I do. He's all wrapped up in himself, in his career. You know what it takes. First year postgraduate toward his PhD in biology. And how many years after that before he'll be able to support a wife? And he has no money.
Oh, well, money isn't important when you're young.
I'm frightened, Wayne. I don't like him. He'll hurt her.
What do you hear from Paul?
Paul doesn't write.
Not at all.
I don't have a son anymore, Wayne. I don't care anymore. I've faced it. Paul's selfish, like his father.
Hello?
They're here. In here, Mary.
Oh, Dr. Hudson.
Hello, Mary.
Hello, Mrs. Owens.
Good evening, Bill.
Dr. Hudson, I'd like you to meet Bill Cummings. Bill, this is my godfather, Dr. Wayne Hudson.
Glad to know you, Bill.
Well, the pleasure's mine, Dr. Hudson. I've heard a lot about you.
And not only from me, isn't that right? Tell him.
Well, at college, Professor Hanley's a big admirer of yours. Dr. Fitch, too. By the way, he said to give you his regards.
Well, Dr. Fitch is a fine teacher. I have great respect for him.
I thought you'd be home earlier, dear. Wayne's been waiting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Mrs. Owens, I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. I have an early class tomorrow.
So have I.
Oh, don't go, Wayne. Not yet, please.
Well, not on my account, I hope. Well, I'm very happy to have met you, Dr. Hudson.
Glad to have met you, Bill. Drop around to the hospital when you have some free time.
Well, thank you. I'd like to. Good night, Mrs. Owens.
Good night.
I'll be right back.
It's impossible. You can't talk to them. They won't let you.
We were talking to them.
But not about anything. Don't you see how secretive they are? Yes, they play it both ways. Formal and unyielding with me, and quite different when they're alone. I can't make her see.
Dr. Hudson seems like a nice guy.
Isn't that what I've been telling you? You remind me of him.
Oh, come on.
No, really, you do. You're going to be a great man. You're going to be a great benefactor of humanity because you're good, kind, and...
Shh. You're embarrassing me. I'm not any of those things at all.
Yes. I want you to go. I want to be with you. I just hate it when you have to leave me.
You know what I do? I love you. I just love you. Now, I'll call you tomorrow. And don't worry about anything.
No, I won't.
I liked your friend, Mary.
He liked you.
I wish you'd come home earlier, dear. Now Wayne's leaving, and we haven't had a chance to visit.
I'm sorry, Dr.
Oh,
Hudson.
no, Mary. It's my fault. Mary, why don't you come down to the hospital and have a talk with me? Call me tomorrow. I'll make a special appointment so we won't be disturbed.
All right.
Goodbye, Esther. I've enjoyed myself.
Let's see each other more often, Wayne. The years go by and we see each other less and less. We used to be so close. I don't have many real friends.
Oh, now, Esther, you know that's not so. Good night, Mary. Call me.
Good night, Dr. Hudson.
Don't bother with that, dear. You look tired.
I am tired. If you don't mind, Mother, I think I'll go to bed.
Of course I don't mind.
Good night, then.
Good night, dear.
Mother, why does Dr. Hudson want to talk to me?
I don't know, dear. He said he hadn't seen you for so long. Did you have a nice time tonight?
Yes.
Where did you go?
For a ride.
Is that all?
We had some coffee.
He doesn't seem to take you anywhere.
Mother, I don't want to talk now.
If he can't afford to take you anywhere, how does he plan to be able to support a wife?
Please, Mother, I don't want to discuss it again.
Stop telling me you don't want to discuss it. You owe it to me to discuss it. I'm your mother.
He has some money, and he's going to work part-time. It doesn't take very much. And I'm going to work until he's finished school.
He'll let you support him?
Mother, you don't listen to anything I say. He doesn't want me to support him. But if we need something extra, I can work. Besides, I have some money of my own, don't I?
Are you counting on that? Because you don't get it. Not until you're 24. That's 5 years from now.
I'm not counting on it. It has nothing to do with anything. I'm in love with him.
Love. Love is a word. You don't know anything about love. You're just a child. You'll fall in love a dozen times in the next few years.
There's no use talking, Mother. You don't understand.
Mary, dear, you see, I want you to be happy. If you think you love him, then why not wait a while and be sure? A few years? 2 years? Till you're 21. To be safe.
It's not going to be any different 2 years from now, Mother.
You're just a baby. All I want is for you to be happy.
You keep saying that, Mother, that you want me to be happy. Happy! I'm happy when I'm with Bill. Mother, when you tell me all the time that you want me to be happy, I don't know what to do. I can only be the way I feel. Sometimes happy, sometimes unhappy. If you just let me be however I am, just let me be.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're not making any sense. You're too young. And if I have to, there are